Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? We live with it. What's up, y'all? Pull up, pull up, pull up. We here, man. What's up? Crazy day today. We got a lot to talk about. Of course, yesterday was the 4th of July here in the States. Real quick, let me know if the stream's coming through. All right, give me a thumbs up on the chat if we're looking good, man. IG fam, what's up, y'all? Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to make sure the stream looks good. What's up? What's up? Chicago in the house. What's up? Lilith, what up? A12, what's up? Looper, what's up, baby? You already know I like to start the stream before we do anything else. Let's do the roll call. Where you checking in from? City, state, country, because I know we're global with it. Let me know where you're at, where you're watching from. Say what's up. We're going to get this thing popping here in a second, man. Looper, 20 months with the membership on YouTube. Much love, babe. Much love. Dallas Fort Worth in the building. My man Josh, what up, bro? Yeah, I appreciate you sliding on the live, bro. Canada in the house. Texas in the building. Jacksonville, Florida in the building. T-Dot in the building. Florence, South Carolina in the building. Florida in the house. Where we at with it? Houston in the building. Alberta, Canada. You are in the boonies. Justin, what up? West Side, Chi-Town. Yo, I love it, bro. What's up? Chicago family all day. Montreal, Canada. Don't y'all speak French up there? Vegas is in the building. Hey, bro, do me a favor. Roll a couple of 20s at the craps table, and we'll split it. We'll split it. Yeah, that alert was super delayed. Looper with the 20 months on the membership. That's love, babe. Florida boys. Maryland. Cali. Kansas City. Yeah, y'all coming through thick, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully y'all saw the latest upload on the reels. Whoo! If you did and you laugh, you got a seat next to me. You know you're good, right? Don't pack no underwear, no drawers, no panties, no bras. Not even a toothbrush. It's hot where we're at. It's hot. You ain't gonna need it. Is this live on Discord? No, we're live on. We're mainly live on YouTube. So if y'all want to pull through on the YouTube side, djmoondawglive right above me, you can see the name. Also on Kick is where we're gonna go after this stream for the after hours ratchetness. 18 plus. We talk crazy. Very for the grown folks. Saudi Arabia in the building. Where are you from? I'm from Chicago. I'm in Chicago. If you don't know, I'm in Chicago. Lilith, what's up? You don't know yet? Well, I thought we were friends. You don't know what? I know you in Jersey in the building. Finally got the PS5. Nice. Daniel, what up? Danny from BX. Swag's in the building. Reek is in the building. What up, babe? All right. So, yo, for those of you that were in the States, I got to ask you, how was y'all 4th of July? I'll go first. Let's see. It was apparently the hottest day ever recorded yesterday in the world history or some shit like that. I don't know if y'all saw the news, right? So of course I'm on grill duty. By the way, y'all, hey, I could cook my ass off. No cap. I'm real nice with it, for real on the grill. So I'm always the grill guy in the family, right? So I'm out there, bro, sweating my ass off. Hey Jay, what's up, babe? But let me tell y'all the spread we had, all right? So, you had like hot dogs and brats for like the kids. And so, by the way, am I the only one that feels like brats? I can't stand brats. I think brats are a fucking useless food. I really do. I really do think brats are useless. I had to make a bunch of them. I'm like, not crazy about brats, personally. So look, what's up, Joanna? So boom, we got the hot dogs for the kids, got some brats in there, and then what else we had? A lot of chicken wings, a lot of chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of chicken wings went out there as well. We had burgers, of course, and then I did kebabs. I did beef and shrimp kebabs, and they were fire. We threw corn on the grill. What else did we do? I think that was mostly it. It wasn't too crazy. The kebabs were fire though. I let the kebabs marinate for like a couple hours, bro. Kebabs were fire. Hot links is way better. Mikey, what's up? No that cheddar? No. We didn't do no skirt steak. No skirt steak. We kept it America. Hey, that was the America menu for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good, Joanna. Seeds, what's up, bro? So I'm grilling. I must have burnt my fucking hand about 7 times. And at one point, the chicken, I don't know how this happens, right? I got the coals going nice and everything's cool. Somehow the chicken, which I had the wings all on the second level, because what I do is I put them on the main grill first just to brown the outside out, trying to get the outside crispy. That's key, right? Once they're crispy, then I move up to the second layer so I can cook. I gotta cook them shits through, right? So as I put them on the second layer, they start dripping, you know what I'm saying? Like all the whatever from inside is dripping into the coals. So I go to open that bitch up and there's a fucking fire in that shit, bro. Thing comes out. I almost caught on fire. You know what I'm saying? Alex, what's up, bro? I almost caught on fire. So that was the first time. And then about like 5 or 6 more times throughout the entire time I'm on the grill for about, I don't know, 3 hours or so, I think. There's a lot of food we had to cook. I must have burnt these 2 fingers right here. These are the good fingers, ladies. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to lose these 2. Maybe these 2 right here, not too worried about it, but these two, these are so important. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm happy to report they're intact. So we're good there. You know what I mean? Just a little sensation there, but it'll come back. Served everyone. You know what I'm saying? We had what do we have for sides? Macaroni salad, had potato. I like mustard potato salad. I don't really like mayo like that. I try to stay away from that shit, actually. We have fruits and all kinds of other snacks and all that shit. So that was my 4th of July. And then after that, the sun went down. You know what I'm saying? Fam went to like a little park nearby and watched all the fireworks and all that stuff. I'm not too really big on fireworks, y'all. I got PTSD from military, and so loud booms and all that stuff trigger me and trigger that shit because it brings back like war shit. Just, you know what I mean? It's weird. Anyway, I try to stay away from this shit, so I'll watch for a little bit and then I just dip back into the crib. I don't want to hear the loud shit all day. But that was it, man. It was a nice time with the fam and all that. And that was it. What did y'all do? You going to surgery tomorrow? What the was you wearing the Grillmaster 3000 sandals? Nah. I actually one year I got a funny ass apron, like a cooking apron. I don't even know where the fuck is at. It's funny as hell. I forgot what it even says on it. I just remember that was pretty funny. But, you know what I'm saying? Got that. Those are Greta's fingers. Those are a lot of people's fingers. I'm joking. So that's what happened yesterday. Then today actually, so, another thing, it's real important. I gotta stay healthy. You gotta stay healthy, right? I don't really like going to the gyms. I don't like being around people. And then, you see all these gym TikTokers and stuff that are always filming and shit. And then Joey Soul's roasting them for, being assholes in the gym. So I'm like, yo, that's some weird gym culture stuff. I don't want to be around all these people, right? So for a lot of years, I haven't been in an actual gym. I just go out in like parks and, there's people around, but not like in a confined space. And I do my workouts, try, do all my things. But I recently decided I'm gonna get back into the gym to actually get back into like weight training and stuff like that. So today was my first day back into that. Had a really good pump. We did chest and shoulders and stuff like that. Felt really good. I'm actually surprisingly not even sore. I think so that's pretty good. And so we're starting that. The goal is to shred in bulk, if that makes sense. So trim the fat but bulk up like muscle. So we'll see how that goes. It should be fun. So definitely encourage y'all to get out there and do that. You know what I'm saying? Michael, what's up, bro? Welcome back. I'm gonna wake up sore tomorrow. I've been pounding proteins all day. Yeah, you know, I do a lot of intermittent fasting. So after 8 p.m. I don't eat. And if I do, like those few times where I'm like, yo, I need something, I'll what works for me is I'll have a little bit of coconut milk, half a cup. It gives me that sweet, you know, because it's sweet. So it takes care of that sweet, you know, when you get that taste for sweets, that works perfectly for me because it's healthy and it's not a lot. And then if not that, if I really want something, then I'll have a little yogurt with I'll put a little fruit in there or something like that. So at least it's proteins, and you know, trying to mitigate eating burgers, White Castle, dumb shit, you know what I mean? So definitely it might take a little getting used to, but the intermittent fasting really works, man. Even before I started getting back active with exercising and all that stuff, because I got lazy for a while, you know, COVID hit, we all got lazy, right? I noticed a difference. I've been intermittent fasting now for the last 8-9 months. And I've had spurts where I would fall off and all that stuff, but like this latest 3 months where I started back, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go hard for real. I've been on it. And I'm telling y'all, man, I really feel more energetic. I promise you, I feel way more energetic. And then when you eat, like for me, I eat between 12 p.m. and 8. And then I'm just eating like a lot of protein stuff, you know, it doesn't take a lot, like peanut butter, some peanuts, a lot of these things that have fiber, they make you feel full, so you don't really feel hungry, and it's healthy. Anyway, I say that to say, I definitely, even without working out, just the intake difference, I feel more energetic. I'm more productive. So it just goes to show you, man. And by no means am I a nutrition specialist, right? This is stuff that I've learned and I've been doing. I'm like, and I can tell the difference, and just from the intake. So imagine if you get your intake right and you're doing even minimal amount of just physical activity, it's gonna come off. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come off. Red Hawk, what's up, bro? I know what you mean. I started working out again. Oh, you about to get swole. Hey, you know, the other thing is funny, when I was in the gym today, right? Every woman in there, every fucking woman in the gym was all on leg exercises, legs and butts. Ladies, is that all y'all focus on in the gym? Every one of them was on the squat machine, leg press, calf this, quad extensions. Like it was, they only do lower body exercises. I get it. Y'all want a plump ass, but it's just funny observation. You know what I'm saying? And then the funny thing too is like all the guys were on the bench press. You know what I'm saying? You're right. I mean, I was on the press. I was doing bench and shoulders today. But it goes to show you how each sex looks at their bodies, right? Guys want to look broad shoulders, you know, strong up top, and they're willing to skip leg day, which you shouldn't skip leg day, because then you look weird with toothpick legs, right? But then women want to have like the petite top, but want that boom boom on the ass and thighs want to be popping out. So I just noticed that. Also, I don't know why the encoder's acting up, y'all. We might have a little bit of lag. I apologize. I don't know what's going on with that. All these people are saying y'all don't have no difference no more. I mean, don't get me started on that. I've talked about it on some of my videos. By the way, 2 new videos went up on the Mind the MoonDawg channel, so check those out. On YouTube, the Mind the MoonDawg, that's where my commentary channel is. It's just standalone videos of me talking shit about the dumb shit I see on the internet, and particularly dumb shit that people talk about in relationships. Then I talk shit about it. Like logically though, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are just weird. Love working out? What body part do you like working out, Monica? I'm asking for research purposes. I just want to get tone and work on my abs. Yo, you know what? Most guys, when it comes to women's bellies, we generally don't care. It don't, like, for me, you know, a woman with a 6-pack, I don't necessarily find that attractive. That's great that they got it. It's well done. You accomplished that. But having a six-pack, I mean, I'm thinking about it like this. If I'm sleeping with a woman with a six-pack and I go to pull her leg up, I'm gonna ball her down, you know what I'm saying? Like missionary, but I got her legs pinned back. And I always like to put my hand right on the stomach, you know, push down on that lower, you know, it's a little trick there, fellas, a little free game. You push down on her lower abdomen right when you go in, bro, it does something. It's gonna feel hard, you know what I mean? I like feeling just a little bit of meat there, or just you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to feel like I'm pushing on a wash, you know, something hard, you know. So I think most guys don't really care too much. What did you like to know? Not like a six-pack? Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know. Guys don't mind too much. It's funny, Moon barely looks at the chat. You can really see anything. Yo, shut up. I be reading chat. What up, Jay? The soft fupa. Yo, you ain't gonna, that's no lie, that soft fupa, because you can grab onto it, man. You can use it to leverage and pull back, you know, pull her back on you. You know what I'm saying? For real. Y'all, we're getting bad. Let me see something here. I ain't streaming in a few days, and my streaming shit is all fucking lagging right now. So bad. Hold on one second. Let me try and tweak this out real quick. Let's see if that fixes it. God damn, it's so bad. Let's see what else happened. I want to feel a lot of meat and missionary. What? I mean, that's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. I like a firm belly in a woman, but I'll pass on the six-pack. All right. Moon, read what Swag said. What Swag, say what you said again, bro. I can't scroll up. Actually, for me, walking is the best exercise along with weights. I tone up fast and watch myself. Yeah. You just gotta get that, they say 12,000 steps a day, so it's like about 5 miles of walking. You know what I'm saying? By the way, for IG, come on through to the YouTube side. I pinned the comment right there, DJ MoonDawg Live. Come watch in better quality. I think the stream on IG might be a little choppy. I think I'm having a little bit of issues. So if it is, slide through. I tore my left pec completely off the bones during my work. Yo, what the bro, what? Are you okay? That's crazy. Oh, from a workout? Okay. So what'd y'all get into? David said, I'll slurp that belly on a woman like a chalupa. You know, believe it or not, most men are not particularly, what's the word I'm looking for? If a guy is into the woman, he'll overlook what she may be insecure about herself with. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, so if she's insecure about like her fupa. If a guy's really into you, he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're about to have sex, he don't care. He already made the decision. He rock with you. So that's a little free game, ladies. You don't have to be, you know, once a guy's into you, you don't have to really be you know, have that insecurity so much. You know, he already chose to rock with you and do that. What I got in the water is literally just, lemon water, bro. So like if you can't just drink regular ass water, putting lemon, cucumber, it just gives a little bit of flavor. So it makes it so you're not just drinking basic ass water. I like it a lot better. Yo, is the stream chopping up, y'all? Yo, men ain't too picky. Nah, for real. Moon, are you gonna play a game today, or we're gonna play yeah, something on Kick? When we go to the Kick stream, we will. We got some stuff to go through on YouTube though. I'm just trying to say what's up and talk to y'all for a minute, you know, before we get right into business. You know what I mean? What y'all mean to do? Jump straight into it like sex? Who does that? On good sex, you gotta warm up to it. Hey, the other thing too, y'all, Meta launched Threads. It's their new Twitter app. I'm already on it, and I swear to God, I like it. It reminds me very much of Twitter circa 2008. Is real raw. There's no bots. I ain't seen no porn yet. I ain't seen no fight compilation videos. I haven't seen I'm the hottest 18-year-old comments and the replies. I haven't seen OnlyFans links promoting their 99-cent discount for a limited time only. I mean, it's a wonderful place. Not that I have anything against any of that. It's just, on Twitter, it's just constantly coming up on my For You page. I can't avoid it. It gets annoying after a while, you know what I mean? But I'm on Threads, same username. It's linked to my IG. So if you're on IG, you can follow me through there. I've already been tweeting a bunch of stuff or threading. I don't know what the fuck they call it. I guess they call it threading. I've been threading a lot of stuff already. So that's pretty dope. I'm excited about it because I think I'll be able to like really chop it up with the IG fam that I can't normally do through my reels because it's just so much. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. I can't find the comments. Home Depot, what up? I am here to watch him suffer playing games. You troll. You got Thread? Good. Follow me. Moon, what's up, C's? Preppy, what's up, bro? What's it called again? It's called Threads. It's in the App Store. And you can get it right there. So this is Meta's answer to Twitter. They're now gonna actively compete against Twitter. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, right now everyone seems to really like it and stuff, but time will tell how Meta run, how they run the app with moderation. The biggest thing is bots. If they can keep the bots off of there, then it'll be a better than Twitter, because Twitter has terrible bot problem. The other thing too, though, is I don't think that Meta will allow half of the stuff that happens on Twitter, specifically porn. I don't think Meta is going to allow sex workers, porn, and porn on the platform. I mean, if you look at Instagram, Facebook, they already, take that down quick. They ban it. So I can't imagine that Threads will be any different. And I think they're purposely going to build it in a way that it is a true alternative to what Elon is building with Twitter now, which I like the concept of, like, freedom for all and essentially kind of just do what you want. It's really deregulated. But there are people that don't like that at the same time. So I think they're just going to try to pull and cater to the people that want something a little bit more, moderated and orderly, if you will. And I think porn will definitely not be on there. So it might not be the platform. I mean, this is my early guess. Time will tell, but we'll see what happens if they allow sex workers to thrive on there in the same way that they do on Twitter. I don't really foresee it, just based off of their other apps and how they moderate them. I mean, we'll see. Meta will be Meta for sure. They definitely will. I got a question. What's a good way to shred weight? Well, I mean, I'm by no means a fucking specialist here, but try to stay under 1,500 calories a day in your intake. That's what I do. And I do intermittent fasting. That may or may not work for you. Just kind of depends. And then exercise. You'll just lose over time. You know what I'm saying? Damon, what's up, bro? Welcome. Too much out there? What you mean too much? I can't stand Twitter. I was just talking to someone the other day that they're getting ready to delete that profile. Yeah, I don't blame them. Listen, I got on Threads. I've already have like 7, 8, 9 posts I made. And in the last few years, I haven't tweeted nothing on my Twitter. And I got like 40,000 followers or whatever it is. And then once Elon made it so you had to pay to get reach. Oh, I tweet now, no one sees it. It's stupid. What's the point of having followers if they suppress it because they're trying to make you pay? I like Elon. I just don't like that idea. You know what I'm saying? It's a finesse. I will never pay for an app. I will never pay for one of these apps, because imagine paying for an app when they're already using you. You're the product on these apps. You know that, right? We are the products. Our data, that is the product. They give us something. It's like, look over here, haha, they're beeping a little toy and we're like, oh yes, this looks good over here. Meanwhile, they're reaching behind us and jamming a big fucking dildo up our ass, stealing our data and using that and selling that to all these other companies. And that's really what it is, using it for advertising. So you're gonna fuck me once, you're not gonna fuck me twice. Vis-a-vis, I'm not gonna pay for the app on top of you already using my data and making billions off of it. You know what I mean? What up, BK? Moon, who you gonna win, Elon or Zuckerberg? I got Elon all day. Wait, Insidious, who are you gonna win with what? That's the question. What up, mister? You know what I'm saying? Too much social media out there. It is a lot, man. It's another app to go through. It is. I got a high metabolism. Can't gain weight for shit. Man, you would just have to eat high caloric. You would just have to have a lot of, purposely have a high calorie daily diet, but you'd have to structure that. You just can't eat whatever, like donuts. You got to eat high calories, but it's got to be like good calories, you know, meats, veggies, just eat a lot of it. Oh, the fight. Yo, I saw that. I don't think that's going to happen though. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think that was just all it was just all cap on Twitter. A lot of social media. Here's my thing. I would just want there to be one social media platform that ruled them all. Think of Lord of the Rings, right? One ring to rule them all. Right now, there's the, 12 rings in Lord of the Rings, or however many rings there are. Everyone's got a ring. It would be amazing if one app came out that just was great and had the best parts of each of these other apps, and it was just one, that one. It was the one, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, literally. If you're a designer, all you have to do is take the best parts of each app and bake it all into this one system. That would be nutty. You know, a fantastic app for long form videos, short form videos, pictures, live streams, text-based communication. Like, it's all there. It's just very fluid. Oh, that'd be amazing. One social media platform gives too much control and censorship. Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I would rather use one than 30. It's so exhausting. You know what I mean? Mine was the shit until females got mad you didn't have them in your top 10. That's true. That's true. That's true. Prior army, bro. I'll eat calories. Just always been that way. Hey, man, listen. I mean, I guess consider yourself lucky. Some people would trade you for that all day. YouTube is more crispy. BK, you know this. Don't act brand new. What's up, man? Bougie, what's up? Where you been? Like how there was just MySpace, for real. MySpace memories. That shit died a horrible death. Does it still exist? If it was done in the right way by a platform that can be corrupted, I like it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, right? How we getting well, this is a one-on-one hat, bro, and it was just a one-time thing. I don't have any more of it. I haven't even done any merch, to be honest with you. Well, I did before, but the beanies all sold out. I just haven't done nothing since then, to be honest. You start working on it now. Yeah. Yeah, hire me for to be CEO. I got you. What's up, Fooge? All right. So we caught up on everything. I believe so. Let us get into the fuckery. Looks like I'm still having slight issues, y'all. Apologies for the lag. This really kind of sucks. Look, we might, if you're on IG, I might have to kill the IG because we had a storm roll through here and I think it's messing with the internet, so it's having a little bit of a hard time streaming to IG and my YouTube. So if you just want to come through and watch the rest of the stream on YouTube, come through youtube.com djmoondawglive. You can see it right below the video down there, djmoondawglive. And then if not, I'm gonna be on Kick after that, kick.com djmoondawglive as well for the after hour stream. Play some games, talk way more ratchet and unfiltered over there. So if you want to come rock with your boy, do that. Come hit follow on both of those channels, and we're gonna peel off on the IG for now, and I'll see y'all a little later. Yeah, I appreciate that, Matt. Yeah, slide through, bro. All right, IG fam, I'll see you a little later. IG is where it's at. Yo, but the stream is struggling, bro. I gotta pull off of there. Just come through on the YouTube for now, bro. I'll come back on IG tomorrow, whatever. We got some we got some body cam footage to go through. We got some street interviews from It's Complicated. They got some good videos. Check out. What else do we got in here? Yeah, I think just a couple of things. Nothing too crazy for tonight. It wasn't like a huge news day for none, so we'll go through it. All right, IG, much love. Come through. Whose birthday? Fuji's birthday? Nah, Fuji's birthday. Yo, happy belated birthday. How old you turn? All right, y'all, I killed the IG. Let's see if we get a better, see if our stream picks up and gets better. Hopefully. The real question here is, did you get some birthday cheeks? Did you get those guts rearranged? Did you get some sloppy toppy for your birthday? We all want to know. Latina, what up? Everyone is waiting. Everyone, did you get it? Just put a smiley emoji if you got it. Just put a smiley emoji right there in the chat. You didn't? Wow. What? Why? How? It blows my mind when a woman has her birthday and she don't get no birthday sex, because you guys control it. So is it that there's no guy in your life right now that you're allowing to smash? Or like, I don't get it. For guys, it's different, right? Even if it's your birthday, you still gotta hope that the shorty that, you know, is gonna be gracious enough to give you some birthday ass. That's not always guaranteed. So you might go through your birthday and not get none. What do you mean leave her alone? I got questions. You got free Starbucks. Oh, you got robbed. You got robbed for your birthday. You got robbed. Maybe she didn't want any. What is she, a fucking hermit? Of course she wants some. She got a kid. What do you mean? We were traveling and staying with family. Wait, was the guy with you traveling? Hey, look, I have found ways. How do you, hey, y'all gotta be more adventurous. All right, let me stop talking. Ah. She should have went to Victoria's Secret and got her some free panties like I do on my B-Day. They give you free panties on your B-Day? What the for real? The Starbucks cold brew. No, it's not. El Fuge, stop the cap. You are tweaking. Anyway, I'm glad you had a good birthday, though. Happy birthday. What's that magic number? What's that magic number? Save it for Kick Moon. All right, you're right. I'm getting a little frisky. Let's do this quickly so we can get onto the kick side. You know what I'm saying? I've been really enjoying the kick stuff. We get on here, we do our live stuff, because then I post this up on the channel for like live reactions and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And also, oh, that's what I forgot to say. I think I got fucking, I'm gonna have to go to a doctor tomorrow. I think I have ringworm on my foot, and I don't know how the fuck that happened. I mean, I did go fishing the other day, but I wear like water shoes and shit. But like on my foot, it's like a little round circle, red spot, and it's so itchy. I don't know what's going on, bro. 21. All right. 21. Got it. Hello? I'm gonna have to put all that shit on there. I don't know if it is. What up, Dan? I don't know what it is, but goddamn. Anyway. All right. Let's jump into this shit. Let me start recording this. Hopefully I don't crash my computer right now. It's acting funky. All right, y'all. Let's take a look at this. Risking rejection from the It's Complicated channel. Love the street
interviews. If you were on a
interviews.
job interview, would you prefer to be the applicant submitting your resume or the one who's hiring?
The one who's hiring.
Why?
Because I'd have power.
Can you see the similarity between that situation and when a man approaches a woman for a date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's applying to be in her life and she's the decider, right?
Yeah.
True.
Isn't that an awfully privileged position to be in?
Yeah.
Isn't that an awfully privileged position to be in?
Yeah.
Why are so many women reluctant to admit they have privilege?
Did
I
she
don't
just
know.
dip on her?
What are your thoughts on the following statement? Dating for women is like shopping. Dating for men is like a job interview that he's paying for.
I
True.
agree somewhat.
Who faces more rejection, men or women?
I think men do. Honestly.
I think men, yeah, I think men do.
Why is that?
Because they have to shoot the shot first usually. So I feel like usually women have more of an opportunity to reject.
Men are always feel pressured to ask, and I feel like women don't feel as pressured, so they get turned down more.
Why are men expected to initiate just about everything leading up to a date or relationship?
Probably societal norms. I feel like it's getting better though, but
Probably stereotypes.
Yeah, modern dating standard.
That's not it, man. Listen, men pursue a woman that they're interested in. Can we all agree on that? Men pursue a woman that they're interested in. Not to be confused with chasing. And there's a big distinction and difference between chasing after someone and pursuing someone. But that's just how it's always been, right? I'm pretty sure even back in the Stone Ages, probably was still pursuing the female, you know what I'm saying? Before he clubbed her over the head and took her. I don't know. But this ain't, it's just always been like that.
I guess.
Why can't there be more give and take?
I think there is once you're like in the relationship, but I feel like it's hard in today's day and age because everyone's on social media, so I feel like it's easier to just like text.
I mean, it's definitely changed. Like if you think back then, a lot of the times, like it was 100% guys are always going for it. And now I feel like, especially with dating apps and stuff, like I find myself reaching out to some of the guys I match with first. But like I'm never, I don't know. It's just like I think it's just like ingrained into you and you're like.
What's the worst response you got after rejecting a guy?
Probably just like ghosting.
Bro, oh God. Why does she looks like, bro, she looks like the cartoon. I don't even know the name of the character. She looks like it though. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? She really does. Maybe it'll come to me in a minute.
They get angry. They're aggressive. They can be aggressive. Men can be aggressive.
They call you ugly after.
Oh, yeah. They say your friends.
Well, I thought you were ugly anyways.
Have you ever been rejected, and if so, how did you react?
No.
I feel like something just might have not worked out or fizzled out, I suppose. But I've never been rejected on the spot, I guess.
I have been rejected, and I usually play it cool. You know what? If he doesn't want me, I don't want him.
In high school, I definitely was rejected, and I feel like I was very like emotional back then, so I kind of like freak out, texted the guy and was like going off on him, but I don't know, I can't think of like recently.
How can a person stay motivated if they never have any success?
Again, you really need to question your entire being if you have no success.
Would you have confidence if you got zero attention from men?
No.
It'd make things a lot more difficult to be confident because, yeah, I don't know. It's very hard to look at this from a guy's perspective because we can only look at it from a girl's, to be honest. So it makes things a little bit more difficult to answer questions like that.
Have you ever empathized or thought about how it feels to be a man and have the pressure of pursuing women and risking rejection?
Yes, women are empathists. Empathists,
What?
whatever the right word is. Women have a bigger heart, and I think we care about men's feelings much more than men care about women's feelings. And that is why women tend to date shitty men.
Yeah, I always think
What? Yeah, wait, what? What did she say?
Empathists, whatever the right word is. Women have a bigger heart, and I think we care about men's feelings much more than men care about women's feelings. And that
They care about men's feelings more than men care about their feelings? Is that what she said? Are we in agreement here? Seems a little bit of a stretch. Just my thoughts, though. Just my thoughts.
that is why women tend to date shitty men.
yeah, I always think about that.
No, hey man, you know, I think when women date shitty men, it's because they just have a bad what's the word I'm looking for? It's a skill set to be able to discern, like, you know, people's character. You know what I'm saying? And for whatever reason, we see it over and over again, right? Think about how many women, right, out there that sleep with someone and they get pregnant by them, and the person they got pregnant by is a lowlife guy. He didn't do nothing. He had no aspirations. He was already a bum, but you know, they chose it. So I don't think that holds up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always like, dang, if I was a man, I would never go to people.
Women face rejection every single day in the workplace. They get ridiculed for jobs if they're not wearing enough makeup or if they are wearing too much makeup. There are so many other things, and I think we need to just understand that everybody goes through their own like levels of privilege and their own levels of discrimination too.
Do you think women have difficulty seeing things from a male perspective?
For sure. A lot of girls are very conceited and self-absorbed and only think of themselves and don't think about how the situation might affect somebody else, as in the guy that might be really nervous to talk to them, and just like blunt, rude responses can actually take like a pretty hard toll on guys, and I feel like a lot of girls don't realize that.
Why do you think that is?
Because girls get treated differently. Like, we just got let into a club for free because we're on a guest list, and our friend that was with us
Who's a guy?
He's a guy, yeah. But he was gonna have to pay like $60 to get in, and it's
Exactly.
after hours. Like, that just really sucks, and there should definitely be a little bit different of a culture, I'd say, because it makes things much more difficult for guys when they can't even get out and get down there, and it's mostly girls.
Hey, what does this say? Hold up. What does this say about them that they just said here to him on the street interview that, yeah, we have privilege. We got into a club for free because we're on the list, but our friend, a male friend that we were with, yeah, he had to pay $60. So if it was that much of an issue, why wouldn't they just be like, oh, this is absurd. It should be equal. Let us pay our fair share and pay $60 also to enter. Of course they wouldn't. And they just probably went inside and hoped that he got in after he paid his $60. I like how they're trying to make this sound all, you know, empathetic to the plight of men when it comes to going to the clubs and having to pay the actual door fee plus some when they get to go in for free. They didn't stop and be like, oh no, we should pay our fair share.
Or guys with money, I suppose.
If a woman rejects a man, how should he know whether or not to keep trying?
Her body language.
I just think you should not keep trying.
Yeah,
if,
if she rejects you, you should not keep trying.
Have you ever rejected a man specifically to test his determination to winning you over?
What, Joanna?
Of course.
What's up,
I
Ryan?
love the chase. I love the chase.
Have you ever rejected a man specifically to test his determination to winning you over?
No.
Yes.
You have?
The determination?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, because it's pathetic. It's like I already don't want you.
No.
So why would you keep
No.
like
So if you reject him, have you ever rejected someone for them to keep trying?
like
That
to
was the
win me-
question.
Oh. Wait.
Have you ever rejected someone so they keep trying? Yes or no?
Oh. Okay, yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Say why so they know.
Because it's fun. It's a game.
Damn.
Fucked up.
Damn. It's a
Have you
cold world, boys.
Rejected a man specifically to test his determination to winning you over?
Yes, 100%.
So then how does no always mean no?
It doesn't. No can mean yeah.
Well, that's confusing.
No can mean yeah, and yeah can mean no. Just depends on how you say it.
Why don't women typically approach men?
Because of rejection.
If a woman chooses to approach a man and shoot her shot, is she more or less likely to be rejected than if a man approaches a woman?
Less. I feel like men like that.
I think a woman shooting her shot is much more likely to end up with that man.
If a girl approaches a guy and like makes the first move, usually it works out better.
What advice would you give to the men that fear rejection?
Don't be scared. Just shoot your shot. Maybe you have a chance. Maybe don't. Rejection is just something to take in. It's something to learn from.
Why don't women just follow that same advice?
I follow that advice, but she's about to piss me off.
But women don't typically approach men.
Because women typically don't go out to look for men. We go out to have fun.
Do you think men prefer the chase or the catch?
Chase.
The chase.
What good is the chase if you don't catch it?
I feel like they like games.
Do women prefer men who enjoy the chase?
I'm not sure. I feel like it would have to be both.
Why would women expect loyalty when they like going for the guy that enjoys chasing women? Isn't he less likely to be loyal?
That's a good point. That's true.
If women take rejection worse than men, what does that say about being a strong, independent woman?
Maybe you're not that independent and strong. Maybe you need to work on some things. Maybe you have daddy issues.
I've heard a lot of women say that they don't.
Hey, Joanna, I think you gotta scroll to the live. I think you're still watching. Someone at Joanna, she's talking about the ringworm, which I talked about like 20 minutes ago. Someone at her and let her know to hit the live button. She's not watching live, I don't think.
Approach because they're afraid of rejection. If women are the ones who fear rejection, why are women always the ones complaining about men not showing their emotions?
Damn, he's got some good questions. Oh, I feel like, okay. Damn, I agree with you. Like, I agree, honestly.
Yeah, that's a fair question because I think it's confidence on both, like male and female. It shouldn't just be on one gender. I feel like if you have a connection with somebody and you like feel their energy and like you meet them in person and you feel like you won't be able to like live your life without ever seeing them again, you gotta go for it.
If men risk rejection, wouldn't that mean men are the ones who are more emotionally available because they are the first ones to be vulnerable?
Yes. I feel like men have to heal faster so that way they can help women heal and understand women's needs as well. And like that makes them have to be more emotionally available for each new relationship, whereas women tend to we tend to hold grudges, and like at the end of the day, we should be just as emotionally available, but they tend to not be, so.
Why are women more likely to approach men for business than they are for dating?
I have been approaching men more often, actually. I think women don't approach men because we think that the man should do that for us, but you know what? I think that the world needs to change a little bit and the women have to go after the men.
So let me ask you, that's very interesting that she said that, because I've said this before, that we are turning in our society now with the rise of women being highly college educated and they're making more money and all this stuff. And as they climb up that financial ladder, we all know that women date, same or above. They don't normally date below. So if this is true, and the higher they go up the ladder, that's less and less men that they have a pool from they can choose from. That at some point the dynamic is going to have to flip to a point where women actually initiate, where women have to go and maybe even ask a man hand in marriage, right? Like this whole dynamic might change a little bit. Not saying that I would want it to, but it seems like we might be going in that direction, that if a woman that is at this level where there's very few men up there with her, she has no choice but to look down and find someone and have this inverse relationship where she provides and he might be, he might not make nearly as much. Not to say that he can't offer value in other ways, right? And so what she said there is interesting, because how many of you women here have actually went after a man, initiated, tried to court a guy? You know what I mean? Be truthful. I'm curious how many of you in chat have actually actively initiated it. Anyone? Do women like nice guys or bad men? Good question. Not sure. Are we on a delay with chat or something? It seems like, I don't know what's going on today. Let me check, make sure we're good. No, we're good. Latency's low. All right. So Remy said I only initiated once. He was walking past my car. Did you catcall him, Rem? Like, yo, papi, what you doing with all that bulge up there, papi? Why don't you come holler at me? I'm gonna give you need a ride somewhere? I can just imagine Remy shooting her shot just like that. Athena said she has. How did that go? If I say no, is that believable? Absolutely not, Katie. We already know you with it.
Because men are snakes. A lot of men, when they approach you, 9 times out of 10, it's just for sex. And I'm sorry if you're not the man that's just approaching for sex, but most men are. So
all men. It's not most. All men. Listen, it's not a big secret. If a man goes to talk to a woman, the underlying theme in it is always going to be a physical attraction and the thought of, hey, maybe, just maybe, we sleep together. I get some, right? Now, how they go about that is where I would say comes into play on if it's the ethical or non-ethical way. What I mean by that is, some guys are will lie their way to the pussy, right? We all know that. They'll say whatever, sweet talk you, do all these little nice things, portray themselves in a very different light than how they really are until they get some, and then boom, they ghost you. Those are not the kind of guys that, those are the ones that leave a bad impression and ruin it for the rest of us. There are other men that will court you, pursue you, even if it's not for a serious relationship. They're still treating you with respect, dignity, and honesty, and they want to have a good time with you. And if they hopefully communicate to you that they want something that is just fun, and they make their intentions clear, I think most women will respect the shit out of that, and will then have because it allows them to have the decision making in that, to know what it is. Like, okay, I know what it is. He just wants to have fun. He's nice enough. He treats me well. He's respectful. I can do this or not. More times than not, in my experience, if you're straight up with a woman in this way, fellas, more times than not, they will go along with it. And because they know what it is, they can put that part of their brain to the side where it says, oh, this could be something bigger than what it is. Once you tell them what you're looking for and you're very clear, they can put that away in their brain, and then they can just deal with you with the premise of it is what it is, right? So that's what I want to say about that on this point.
most women know that when a guy's coming to you, it's almost always for sex. So it's kind of just the rap you guys have. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's like a really terrible stigma in our culture that has kind of just built this up, I think. That's made things a lot more difficult, just over time, and how men are supposed to be the ones that protect and don't have feelings and things like that. I feel like has just not helped the stigma at all leading up to our culture today.
Why is it if a man rejects a woman for dating, it's considered preference, but if a man rejects a woman for employment, it's considered sexism?
Because employment, that's like a professional environment. You can't judge people based on employment, but if you don't want to date someone, don't date them.
If you can't force women to date men they don't want to date, why should companies be forced to hire women they don't want to hire?
I don't think that companies should be forced to hire women they don't want to hire.
Are companies forced to hire women they don't want to hire?
It's called affirmative action. There's quotas.
Ooh. Well, I think we should ask Jesus on that one.
If men...
She was clearly the wrong person to ask that question. Nothing about her gives me the impression that she works a 9 to 5. I'm sorry for judging. I just see in her future being flued out everywhere.
I think we should ask Jesus on that one.
Yeah.
If men have to accept that they need to work harder in the dating market, why can't women accept that they need to work harder in the job market?
That is also a leading question.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's absolutely fair. I think it shouldn't be based off of your race or your gender or anything of that sort. It should be based off of your qualifications for hiring. And I think that should be the same in a relationship. There's different qualities that different people look for, and if they don't have those, then they're not interested.
Why would a man want to approach a woman today when he not only has to fear just being rejected, but also has to fear being accused of harassment?
Yo, that's...
Why would they?
Wait, let's run that back.
Why would a man want to approach a
hiring? And I think that should be the same in a relationship. There's different qualities that different people look for, and if they don't have those, then they're not interested.
Why would a man want to approach a woman today when he not only has to fear just being rejected, but also has to fear being accused of harassment?
True.
Why would they?
And the crowd goes silent.
Oh my fuck. I'm so sorry.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why are men expected to overcome their fear of rejection, but women can't seem to overcome their fear of spiders and cockroaches?
Well, one can leave you with actually, I'm not sure. It's both a good question. I feel like people should just get over things both ways.
I'll never overcome that fear.
They have 8 legs, a ton of eyes. Are you kidding me? They creepy crawl in your ears? Yeah,
That's a weird question. I think that men specifically need to be assertive, but in a kind and compassionate way, because women have been mistreated for so long in so many different ways that it's important that they take initiative in a respectful manner. And women don't necessarily owe anything to men, and we're treated like property for so long that they deserve a little bit of respect. That's my opinion. But
can I ask you this? Do you think it's okay for the men of today to be expected to pay for the sins of the men of the past?
No, absolutely not. I think everybody's an individual and they are entitled to their own experience in life. But I do think that people need to understand why women have certain fears, and that generational trauma is scientifically proven.
Yeah, why we are more cautious entering the dating scene than maybe men are.
If women take
Bro, it really blows me why women in mass always are so fearful of men. It's like this manufactured fucking thing. Not to say that things don't happen, that there are men that do stuff to women, but we have to look up the numbers here. But it's just so widespread that so many women are fearful of men. You know what I'm saying? That's not a family member. Outside of a family member, it's just crazy.
Rejection worse than men, what does that say about being a strong, independent woman?
Maybe you're not that independent and strong. Maybe you need to work on some things. Maybe you have daddy issues.
Why does society lower the job requirements for women, military, firefighters, etc., but women won't lower their dating requirements for men?
Because women don't have to lower their dating requirements for men.
Period.
So then why should companies have to lower their job requirements for women?
I don't think they lower them. I think
They do.
The women
They
meet
absolutely do.
they have to meet the requirements. I mean, I've gotten rejected for jobs.
Well,
but I
I
don't
mean,
meet
the standards for military and firefighters for men and women are different.
True.
So why should these companies be, or these institutions be forced to lower their requirements? Why can't women just step their game up?
They can.
Well, but then they wouldn't have to lower the requirements.
They don't. Women are badasses. If they're there for a reason.
But the data, I keep telling you, the job
Bro, she's talking word salad of nothing right now.
requirements are different for female firefighters and female military.
Because we're usually smaller than men.
Why are women the stronger sex when it comes to birthing children, but conveniently the weaker sex when it comes to risking rejection, needing sympathy and validation, killing spiders, opening jars, lifting heavy objects, and fighting wars?
I'll fight a war. Send me out, boy.
Have you ever fought in a war?
No.
Why would a man want to approach a woman today when he not only has to fear just being rejected, but also has to fear being accused of harassment?
Because we don't want to be lonely.
Guys should, if they're being like consistently rejected, even for girls, you should like think about like how you're approaching the situation on both ends, like all sexes, everyone. Like if that's a common trend, there might be something
that you're doing that makes them uncomfortable.
All right. This one is what the fuck just happened to my screen? That one was kind of a little bit of a flop. I think it had better people on there. Usually they're really good. I didn't really like that one too much, other than a couple of comments, but yeah, that was kind of a wash. It happens. Yo, V, what up, bro? What up? Welcome. All right. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to, before we go over to Kick, do we want to do a police body cam? What are we thinking here? Do a body cam joint before we dip? All right. Let's see.
On November 20.
Actually, it's perfect too. Let's kill the music. Is the stream still lagging around? Bro, this is crazy with the lag today. All right. Joanna, good night, baby. I don't know why why did it get deleted? For an emoji? The fuck? All right, y'all ready? What's up, y'all? So let's take a look at this video. Cop faces serious backlash after hitting a suspect with a squad car. This already doesn't sound good. Let's check it out.
On November 23rd, 2021, Officer Matthew Knutson conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle after it failed to give way to another motorist in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The driver, later identified as 47-year-old Robert Sanchez, allegedly pulled out into an intersection and nearly caused an accident. As Robert observed Officer Knutson turn around, he quickly pulled into a driveway and fled on foot.
Oh. He must have a warrant or something on him.
Truck. Bravo Charles 1193. Get back to the car!
Oh, he was out for real.
Courtney's running south road towards you. Male Hispanic. Blue shirt.
Another officer nearby ordered him to stop, but he was non-compliant and continued fleeing.
Get on the ground! Sir, get on the ground!
Is he just walking around?
Get on the ground! Not listening to my commands. He's on Manitowoc by a house. Sir, get on the ground! Get on the ground! He's just walking around in the yard, won't listen to my commands, has his hands in his pockets.
This, you know what I find interesting about this right here is the fact that he probably sees the female officer and just feels zero level of threat with her. And she's actually giving ground and just kind of not getting herself involved in this. You notice that?
Sir, take your hands out of your pockets!
Look how far she look how far away she is
Get
from
your
him.
hands out of your pockets! Where's my next unit? I need one here in Manitowoc and Bader.
She's just letting them go and do whatever.
Sir, get
A male officer, I'm sorry to say this, y'all. A male officer would not do. Male officer would approach them, try to take them down, and all of that.
run yourself on Bader again. Get on the ground!
I mean, at this point, she could. Well, if she was close enough, she could probably tase him. Can't justify shooting him right now.
Get on the ground, sir!
Bro, her backup is literally the worst. They haven't got to her yet?
Despite being commanded to show his hand several times, he refused, and the officer deployed her taser.
figured-
However, it had no effect.
Look, he had a hoodie on.
Taser, taser, taser! Oh.
Yo, my man's the Hulk. He just walked that off like nothing.
As Robert kept running,
We got a
Officer
taser.
Knutson drove his squad car over the curb and hit Robert with it, forcing him to the ground.
Get on the ground.
Yo, you can't do that.
Put your arms behind your back. Put your arms behind your back. Slow down.
Yep. Everyone can slow down.
Hold on, I gotta say this, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is gonna probably be a very controversial take. Here it is, though. As we clearly watched, the female officer did not engage this guy whatsoever. Had that been a male officer, he would have engaged the guy, trying to take him down, deployed the taser a lot sooner, whatever the case may be. She didn't get involved in this at all until the male officers arrived. I generally don't think that female officers are cut out to be in law enforcement like this, and the physical aspect of it. It's just, it's the physical aspect of it. I've seen so many of these body cam videos where the female officer doesn't engage when a male would, when a male officer would. And there was a couple that I saw where as their male partner was actually trying to, restrain a resisting offender, they just kind of waited for them to shuffle it out. They didn't, one of the female officers didn't jump in to help her. This is very, very, in my opinion, problematic. And also, I'd be curious to see what is the statistics where female officers, women officers deploy and use lethal force compared to the males. I'd be curious to see if there was I would suspect that they might be more inclined to go to deadly force because they're more adept to feel like their life is in danger. Because if there's a 6-foot guy coming at her, you know what I'm saying? She in her mental's like, I can't take this big guy down. I just got to shoot him real quick. You see where I'm going at with this? Moon might have been her first chase. I don't know. I mean, listen, I don't want to speculate, but just looking at how she handled it, that's all I'm looking at. How she handled it. A male officer would not have handled that the same way that she did. And I've seen these repeatedly on these body cam videos where a female officer is by herself, that they will be very hands-off-ish until a male officer arrives, and then the males do the engagement. They go and do the physical part of it. I just think that if you're in that line of work, you have an expectation to, like, you're gonna have to get physical. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Again, I know this might not sit well, but I see it. I see now a lot of these videos.
Can't breathe. Can't breathe. It's on for. I can't breathe. I'm good. I can't breathe. I just didn't want to breathe. I had nobody. I can't breathe. He kept reaching in his jacket pocket. I can't breathe.
What's your name?
Robert Sanchez.
Why'd you run?
I'm scared. I'm scared.
You're scared of what?
I'm scared. Gosh, he stung me wrong.
Okay, catch your breath.
You're
not injured. Okay.
I know.
You just hit him.
You're not injured.
I know.
Catch your breath.
Bro, I would have been in there, my neck, my back, my feet, my calves. I would have been in there just like in the movie, talking about every pain in my body because I got hit by a car. I would have been winning an Academy Award at how bad I would have been on that floor. My legs, my butt, my back of my thigh, all of it. You ran me over. I would have just repeated that over and over. You ran me over. You ran me over. And make sure you got it on all their body cam footage, all of it.
What's your name?
Robert Sanchez.
Robert Sanchez.
Yeah.
Almost 11 months later, the Brown County District Attorney's Office contacted the Green Bay Police Department regarding Officer Knutson's actions that night. The body cam and squad car video of the incident were immediately reviewed alongside Officer Knutson's police report. While examining the report, it revealed inconsistencies in his explanation of how his squad car came into contact with Robert during the pursuit.
Isn't that funny how all of their reports never align with the video evidence? Isn't it? There needs to be definitive sanctions and disciplinary actions for when these officers' reports do not match the body cam. It is such a blatant way that they lie in these reports. They write something totally different. Then when the body cam footage is reviewed, they see something that isn't what they outlined in their report, and then nothing happens. Nothing comes of it. Most times anyway.
Following the assessment of the footage, Officer Knutson was placed on paid administrative leave, and the Green Bay Police Chief requested an investigation to be conducted by the Sheriff's Office. Approximately 6 months passed, and the DA's office officially filed a criminal complaint against Officer Knutson. The police chief made a public statement saying, "We take all allegations of misconduct by Green Bay police officers seriously. I will not tolerate excessive force, ethical violations, or criminal activity by GBPD members." In Officer Knutson's report, he stated, "I started to pull my vehicle up on the western side of the driveway in order to get my vehicle out of the roadway due to the other vehicles already on the road." The criminal complaint emphasized that statement, saying, "You will find in his report that he describes him hitting Robert with his squad car at the last second and other vehicles being in the road.
There's no camera.
The squad camera tells a different story.
Yeah.
There is no other vehicle in the roadway in front of
Bro,
Officer
what a
Knutson's
liar.
right to left and headed towards a driveway.
Look at that.
The district attorney further explained, there was no need for Officer Knutson to drive on the grass as there was no other vehicle in the driveway at that time. Additionally, he mentioned the officers on scene seemed to be amused by Robert's situation. He mentioned the timestamp of the occurrence, saying, "After placing Robert in the rear of the squad car, Knutson can be seen mimicking Robert hobbling after being struck, to the laughter of the other officers on scene." It was also discovered that the use of force sheet submitted by Knutson did not mention him striking Robert with his squad car. The district attorney said Knutson gave a further indication that he meant to imply he had struck Robert accidentally. Without the use of force sheet and some of the video recordings being disclosed, it is hard to determine how reliable these statements are. However, this wasn't the first time Officer Knutson was investigated for his conduct. In 2018, Officer Knutson was one of 9 other officers that were suspended because of a harassment investigation. A report of the internal investigation stated there was a pattern of harassment by a small group of night shift officers. Some officers who were interviewed during the investigation described the night shift atmosphere like a frat house. The report further showed a female officer was the victim of hazing and harassment. She reportedly was so stressed out that she had to take off work to avoid harassment. Officer Matthew Knutson, the 13-year veteran of the Green Bay Police Department, was charged with felony misconduct in public office.
All right, let's go.
And misdemeanor negligent operation.
Let's go.
Robert was charged with misdemeanor counts of resisting, obstructing an officer, and operating while revoked. On the prosecutor's motion, both charges were dismissed shortly before the DA's office informed the police department of Officer Knutson's conduct.
So, you know, they probably dropped him in hopes that he wouldn't sue them or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you know, we're going to drop it. We're going to pursue these criminal charges on the other guy.
At this time, Knutson's investigation is still underway.
Get fucked. Hey, man, this is one of the, this was such a feel-good ending to this one right here. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, these small-town cops, man, can be really problematic. You know what I mean? the whole fact that they said that there was some kind of situation going on when they were harassing a female officer in the night squad. You know, small town Green Bay. It's not like it's a huge city or anything. I mean, it's Green Bay, but it's still, come on, man. You know what I mean? And they think they can get away with everything. And what blows my mind is all of these officers now have body cams. Do they not remember that it's recording at all times? It's even more egregious when the reports don't align with what happened with the footage, or when it doesn't match with what happened in the video footage. It's that much more egregious, because at this point, they really don't care. They just try and cover it up in their reports. And then when the DAs and all of that's made in discovery, and the defense team looks at it all, then they start picking it away like, wait a minute. They said one thing, the video shows something totally different here. How does this reconcile with each other? It doesn't. So my point is that this is really telling of how bad some of these officers will lie, even when there's video footage recording everything nowadays. Most of the departments have body cam. It's becoming more and more of a standard. And certainly in more of the major cities, it's employed, and it's trickling down into like suburban officers and the rural stuff like that. More and more departments are having it as a means to, one, cover their ass, two, hold people accountable. It's probably one of the best things in policing that's ever happened. And actually, it should just be a federal law that all law enforcement is required to have body cams on all of their officers and vehicles. It's a huge expense, but that would probably go a long way in terms of, you know, the sentiment of the public about policing. If they knew that every department is required to do this, have it, and that they can also file freedom of information and so on and so forth to get copies of the footage there, you know, to review. It's one of the great things about these channels on YouTube that post up these body cam videos, because it really shines a light on a lot of this stuff. And again, like pieces of shit like this guy right here, who clearly made up a totally different story. And it's so absurd. He said that he pulled on the curb because of, you know, oncoming traffic and traffic that was on the road, when clearly we saw the video and it was wide open. Late at night, it was just like a parked car or two. So he really gave no shits and was really just trying to make up a lie to cover his ass. And I'm glad that he's getting fucked, and hopefully he's off the police force. Pieces of shit like him don't deserve to be on it. For sure. For sure. I mean, yeah, he knew what he was doing. That's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing. And you know what? It feels good when they get busted like this. Because you know what? Fuck
on May 1st.
Fuck them. All right, do we do one more, or do we go over to kick? Maybe let's see, what time is it? 10:30. It's only 10:30. Fuck. We do one more, or are we going over to kick? Vanessa, what's up? Go to kick. One more. Go to kick. We'll go to kick. All right, let's go to kick. Fuck it. Let me set it up real quick. I'm going to work on this video tomorrow. Has anybody watched Married at First Sight on Netflix? I'm going to do a Mind the MoonDawg video tomorrow about one couple in particular. It really blew my mind after watching the reunion. I got to talk about it. Uno más. Hola. Hola, mami. Just do one more? All right, we'll do one more. Let's see here. I think it's this one. Yeah. By the way, y'all, I want you guys to know that every time I do these reactions to these body cam videos, they always get fucking tagged by YouTube for demonetization. I swear to God, they hate me. They hate me, dude. They always get flagged. Watched it before, but not on Netflix. Oh, we are going to do a movie tonight in my Discord. We are going to do a movie night in my Discord. If you're not in my Discord, exclamation Discord, so you can get the link. Join my Discord after the kick. We're gonna watch Evil Dead Rise in Discords. We, you know, we'll do that. It's long overdue. So FYI, someone want to put that in the chat, exclamation Discord. All right, let's do this. All right, y'all, let's take a yeah, I swear it's like my mouth's first day working today. Ready? Here we go. All right, y'all, let's take a look at this one. It says the moment he realized he was totally screwed.
On May 1st, 2023, a deputy conducting stationary radar noticed a vehicle with heavily tinted windows and no front license plate in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Upon catching up to the vehicle, he initiated a traffic stop. The driver was soon identified as a 30-year-old male named Eugene.
Eugene?
Hi there. Deputy Burkles at Sheriff's Office. Got your driver's license on you?
When asked for his ID, he fumbled around the center console and checked the back seat, unaware that it had been in his front pocket the entire time.
Just because of the window tint. Oh, really? Yeah, I just purchased it. Okay, gotcha. Where'd you buy it from? I bought it in Chicago. Gotcha. Okay, all right. Do you have proof of insurance for the vehicle at all? Where are you coming from?
In speaking with Eugene, he displayed signs of nervousness, such as trembling hands, avoiding direct eye contact, and coming from an area notorious for drug trafficking.
Okay.
I mean, Lord. Not to say that people generally will be nervous in that situation, especially if you've never interacted with an officer. It's just a very weird situation, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's that. He had to add in the whole, he was coming from a known drug location. So, all right.
Gotcha. All right, that's all right. While you're working on your insurance, I'll be right back with you then, okay? All right.
While reviewing Eugene's criminal history, the deputy discovered he was a convicted felon with 2 prior convictions for possession of heroin with intent to deliver.
What's up, man?
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going. How's this going?
Good. He's really nervous. He was looking for his ID for a while, and it was in his front pocket the entire time. Doesn't want to make eye contact with me. Says he's coming from Milwaukee. He said that he just bought the car from somebody in Chicago, but he's had the car since the 1st of February. He's got a drug history. Pull him out, see if he'll give consent. Otherwise, I'll run the dog, so.
When asked to exit the vehicle, he questioned the reason behind it while simultaneously glancing down at the shifter of his car and surveying his surroundings.
All right, Eugene, you want to hop on real quick for me, man? We're just going to walk right to the front of the car, okay? Just hop on out of the car. What's that? Just because I want to talk to you at the front of your car. I didn't say you did anything wrong. I just want to talk to you at the front of your car. I want to talk to you, then. Just, can you hop on out of the car for me? Oh, you don't got to be scared. Is there anything to be scared about?
As expected, Eugene swiftly placed the vehicle into drive and rapidly fled at a high velocity.
Just hop on out of the car, okay? Don't.
But why, bro? Why? You don't win these.
Vehicle took off. We're 40
Guys, these never work. These never work. Unless you're in a rural county, in these major cities and stuff, you're just never gonna make this work, man.
Didn't want to get out of the car. Driving around vehicles right now. Road conditions are dry. Traffic's light. Speeds are 110.
He proceeded to drive in a reckless manner, causing other drivers to quickly maneuver and evade potential collisions.
You have the driver identified and 155 dispatch EC low and can check with Mike.
The time we're on the Winnebago right now, I believe State is in the chase with 90, but we will call
But did he jet? They can't even see him. Where is he?
Due to Eugene traveling in excess of 130 miles
Had to call
per
it
hour,
off?
the deputy made the decision to terminate the pursuit.
Wow.
I'm going to be terminated here at 41 and a. He's pulling pretty far away from me, and I'm starting to lose visual. 90, I am terminating at 41 northbound and north.
Wow, bro, dusted them, boy. Wait. We know that this doesn't end how we think it's gonna end. So what happens? Someone else must have caught him up at another point.
And also Kelly Matt. posted his address. 90, I could be checking the last known direction of travel just to make sure he's in 1050.
10-4, Sheriff 90.
Lone occupant in the vehicle, nobody else with him. Was
Regan, thank you for the gift of subs, babe.
multiple times.
Hooked up Red Hawk and Just.
Copy that, and I'm assuming the driver was the RO.
Over.
While continuing in the direction of Eugene, dispatch received a call from a witness saying they saw his vehicle crash and the driver fleeing on foot.
Nah, he crashed?
That vehicle hit the median near County Highway N, and the subject took off running into a cornfield. We're still getting further information. I'm not sure, we'll check. Stand by, I'll let you know, we're still getting further information. Sounds like he was last seen headed back toward his vehicle, which hit the median on N. He should be on N.
This guy's an
Can you
idiot.
give any more description of the vehicle?
Deputies were able to quickly locate his disabled vehicle and noticed someone pointing in the direction of a field. Subsequently, they observed Eugene standing in the field and advised him to get on the ground, in which he complied and gave himself up.
How did he do that? Wait a minute. How did he bro literally managed to get away and still botched the getaway? He deserves to go to jail. How?
Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Lay down on the ground! Do not move! 11-6, we have a gunpoint on end.
7% copy, you have him at gunpoint on N. Other units copy.
Get your hands behind your back now. Don't move. Do you understand? You're what? You're high?
Upon taking him into custody, a large sum of cash was located in his pockets.
You have anything on you I should be concerned about? Sheriff 7-6 for 1095. Units can slow it down.
Okay. I want to see how this plays out. My immediate thought right here is he ran into the woods to maybe drop the drugs. So maybe his thought process was, let me get away so I can dump the drugs somewhere, because I'd rather go in for a evading police or some reckless stuff versus I got excess amounts of heroin pounds or whatever that would put me in federal prison and yada yada. So maybe he's playing the lesser of evils game here, but he still has a large sum of money in his pocket. Now, if they find the drugs on him, they could connect and say that, that, but if he just has the money on him, that might not be enough. Let's find out.
7-6, I copy 1095. Other units, slow down.
Are you injured at all? No? Okay. Alright, roll over the other direction. What's your name, bud? What's that? Eugene? Alright. What's that?
Nobody else in the vehicle, we're sure of that?
I'm sure of it, but let's just check just in case. Clear. Why don't you get to your knees? Stand up for me.
Copy vehicle.
Alright.
He should have thrown out the window,
Go back
yeah.
this way.
He should have just been pouring it out like an endless trail, so no, they couldn't detect
That's how that
it.
was gonna go.
Better discharge than mine.
Yeah, exactly, right? I didn't see him take the exit, did you?
No.
No, I didn't either. I thought he was...
When he hammered it, I'm like, I listened to the exhaust, I'm like, oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that's why I terminated, is because I couldn't keep up. So I'm gonna run the dog on the car here.
K9 Rip was then deployed on his vehicle.
And they got a dog on the
positive
scene.
alert was
He's done.
indicated. A vehicle search revealed drug-related items believed to be involved in the manufacturing and distribution of illegal narcotics.
What'd they find?
Good man! Yes, good boy. Good job, buddy. Sheriff 90. Log positive alert on the vehicle. State's gonna be right in the crash. Let's go over here by this tree. Go right down through here, bud. Alright, have a seat.
It's the name Eugene, not genius.
Lean forward for me. I'm gonna double lock these so they don't tighten up on you.
Berkey, we might want to do an article search over there. We saw where he came out. We got this, but if he had a weapon, he could have tossed it.
Are you going that way or what?
Well, he was standing out here when I pulled up to the scene. Yeah. I mean, he was just standing there looking at me.
Why don't we flip it?
He admitted when I arrested him that he's high.
He was so nervous, dude. He didn't want to get out of the car at all. So we'll flip it, and then I'm gonna do an article search. So
Yeah, I don't understand why he came back out of the force. He should have just kept going, dumped all the stuff off of him. You know what I mean? And then I'm curious about, they said there's a positive hit in the car for stuff. I wonder what items they found in there that would say that it was used to manufacture and distribute. You know, I'm kind of curious as to what, maybe they'll show that here. Let's see.
you okay? What's that, sir? My leg hurts. Do you need an ambulance? Your right one? Do you want an ambulance?
Additionally, a fake 7-Up can was also found, serving as a hidden container.
Oh, damn.
Upon opening it, they found marijuana shake at the bottom.
Subject is requesting an ambulance for right leg pain.
I apologize.
Because you're high? Did you throw anything in the weeds? Gun, knives?
I think I heard him. It was
Your keys what?
it got a knife on it.
Okay.
I was just hiding. That's all.
Okay.
Transfer.
Are they needed emergent or not emergent for the ambulance?
Not emergent. The pain is from when he crashed.
Well, you by the fence or more that way?
I mean, I'm assuming he crossed.
Bro, if they find the stash, this is crazy.
Got some water.
I don't have any water right now. When the ambulance can hear, maybe they will.
No, I didn't hear that, Monica.
Well, knock it off. Okay. Go super. We'll just do a pattern here. Let's go back and forth. So, here. You're getting all tangled here. Come here. Come on, figure it out. Figure it out. Dumbass dog.
That's how you talk about your dog?
God damn it. Come on. We'll find it.
This is weird. His dispatch said that that caller stated he was running from the car and then going back towards the car. So he probably did something out here.
Here.
Of course he did.
Here. Live. You're starting to piss me off now. Knock it off.
I'm gonna call that an additional caller and just see what he's seen.
What's that?
My phone call my mama.
I don't know. Your phone wasn't on you, I don't think. Did you want to spit? Lean out this way. You can spit out. You can spit out. Better?
Swallow anything?
Said he's high. What are you high on? Weed?
We don't make you do that. Well, you did, bro.
Get your feet out of the vehicle, okay? Here, you can sit this way. Okay, that way if you're gonna puke, you can just puke right out this way.
Intoxicated.
Up.
He's been hacking. Think he ingested something? Well, the caller said he took off running, and then a moment later he said that he was coming back. So I don't know if he went out there and hit something and came back.
100%, I bet.
Yeah.
Guess we're trying to search that.
We can't find anything. I'm gonna call her back and see if he's seen anything in his hand or anything.
Dude, you probably just would have gotten a ticket and
Yeah, I know.
on your way.
I'm sorry about that. I just smoked a.
Clear this up and we can go do a better search.
I just smoked a little weed. That's all.
Okay.
Bro, ain't no weed make you do what he just done, bro. That had to be laced with something. You know what I'm saying? It had to be laced with coke or something. That's crazy.
Stick out your tongue for me.
Can I get my phone out my car? Make sure I call my.
Well, the deputy that originally stopped is going to want to talk to you first. You can ask him, okay?
10-4, Sheriff 60.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Afterward, a deputy reached out to the witness to provide a report on their observations.
Hi, Deputy Galligan here with the Sheriff's Department. Can you just give me a little rundown on what you've seen?
As per the witness, Eugene initially fled in one direction, paused momentarily, then changed course by running in the opposite direction.
Okay, so he went across to the north first.
I did an article search with Rip over here, but he might be too tired, so if we find out that he ran this way, and there's wooded, there's water over there, so I'm not sure if he...
Because I mean, obviously he's going to have dope on him and
yes.
figure out where it went.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, we appreciate it. Thank you much. Bye. So he ran north first, and then came back across. I don't know. He said he was out in this field.
It was over there, then prompted him to run over here.
An open field.
Hey, did we see this? Hey, did we see this Mickey Mouse pill right here?
That's what I threw at you. I think it's just a vitamin. I don't think it's ecstasy. I've never seen ecstasy shaped like a fucking mouse.
I don't think that's a vitamin.
Eugene eventually requested to speak with a deputy, stating that he had swallowed a baggie of marijuana.
Oh, Christ.
He just, he's talking to me. I was listening. Okay.
I had a little weed on me. I swallowed it though.
Okay. Is that just what you had? Is just the weed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, man. I'm gonna read you your Miranda warning real quick, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court.
Why is he snitching on themselves? Oh my God. It just blows my mind. He runs when that generally never ends well. He managed to get away. And in the process of driving away, he sees that there's no cops around him. He didn't think to roll down the window, start dumping all of it out of the car, disperse all the drugs out of it. Somehow crashes. I really want to know how he crashed. If he wasn't being chased, he was just still frantically driving like a madman. Crashes, goes out into the field, it runs across one side, runs to the other. And instead of deciding, oh, I'll just dump and spread out all this drugs and sprinkle it around to disseminate it, make it hard for them to find it all, I'm going to swallow it? Oh, my God. Some people really deserve to be in jail.
To hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any. You can decide to exercise these rights at any time, and each of these rights I have just read to you? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you want to answer any questions without a lawyer? No? Okay. All right, man. So, here's the deal. You're going to be going to jail for the felony fleeing and looting. Yes, first degree reckless and endangering safety. Okay. So, we're going to find what you threw out here. So.
I got none out here.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, all right.
Can't be that much of it. We would have come across a bag of it. Unless it's up here.
But you can't jump over that.
I ain't gonna try. Should be able to get onto his tracks here.
Do they actually find it?
Baggie of weed. That's what I thought. So, throw it out. Yeah. Oh, he was? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry to bother you again. We're to the north of where his car crashed or whatever. There's a cut cornfield here. How far out into that cornfield do you think he got? Out in the middle of it? Really?
Bro, wait. If he threw it in the open cornfield where it's easily seen, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm going to lose it. Please, God.
With this information, deputies searched the initial area Eugene ran to and found a clear plastic baggie containing roughly 1,000 blue pills, which later tested positive for fentanyl, weighing approximately 111 grams.
Are you kidding me? This guy is a moron. What a moron. He went into the open field to dump the drugs when he went to the other one that had woods in the water and oh my God. Bro, just lock him up, throw away the key. I can't. How dumb. Look at it. Look how
want to come out here.
Look how it stands out. Look. Look. Right here. Look at this. Look at this. It's there for everyone to see. It stands out like a sore thumb. Look at that baggie. Look, you get closer, more blue. We've watched a lot of police body cam footage videos. He's easily now in the top 3 dumbest criminals I've ever watched on body cam videos. It's not even close. What an idiot, Eugene.
You might want to come out here.
charges for that subject.
Yeah. Nice. I didn't see his tracks turn around though. I called the RP back and said he was out in the middle of this field, but I don't know what the middle is.
That's a good little amount. Nice M30s. Yeah, good catch.
I called that additional color. I'm like, how far out in that cut cornfield did you get? Oh, he was about out in the middle.
Paul, did you take pictures of where it was?
Yeah, right here. Did one of these.
All right, man. So I'm all about second chances. All right. Sure you don't want to make a second chance?
What is it? Who's that?
Whose is that? Huh.
It's not mine.
Okay.
I've seen that before, sir.
All right. Cool. So I take it you don't want to talk?
That's not mine.
Okay, cool. All right, man. Well, like I said, you're going to go to jail for a bunch of felonies. So, all right.
It's convenient. It's the same color that you wearing.
Yep.
So this a lot. Like a rain show.
Okay. All right, man.
What did he hit that caused that much damage? Unless his tire did that when it broke off.
I think he's got it dropped down a little bit, or because when I was standing right here when we were trying to get him out of the car, I looked at his low tire pressure sensor was going off, check engine light was going off. So like
I said, when you didn't want to get out of the car, I knew that there was going to be something in there. So. That's the frame scraping right there.
You should have swallowed the pills too. He wouldn't survive that one, bro. Chill.
second or so,
Came
and
back
then
down.
landed right there.
1,000, you think?
Oh yeah.
He's got his DNA in that water bottle now that he drank from.
Can you tell me a little bit about that case in the back? That gun case? You didn't have a gun. I don't want some kid to find a gun if you tossed a gun somewhere. No? Okay. Alright.
So what did he just obviously put it in drive and take off after he said get out?
Yeah, it looked like he was kind of hemming and hawing about it for a second, and then, when he hammered that gas, oh.
You got a V8?
Yeah.
I didn't see him until you pointed. Well, I was looking, because last I heard is he went back to his car, so I'm like, he's in his car, so I'm like, he's ready to hide this in the car.
Yeah.
And then and that dude pulls up and points that way, and then I look over at you, and you're like, oh shit, there he is. Here, I'll tangle that one. Here.
Oh,
Dude,
great. It's him
piss
again
me
with
off.
his annoying
No,
dog.
stop.
He hates
Knock
this
it off.
dog. He must be like new with the dog. He's a stupid dog.
Stop spinning around. Take one spot and go. You're getting tired. You get one last pass, okay? Go. Stop.
The dog don't want to do the work. That's the worst.
I know. You're tired.
Where's
Right here.
canine dog? That's how your big man dog works? What's up, Nina?
Over to the left. Have a seat here until they come down.
The following day, a search warrant was granted on Eugene's vehicle. While inspecting the phone inside the vehicle, the deputy noticed over 180 new notifications, including Cash App alerts indicating money sent to Eugene. These numerous notifications and electronic money transfers suggested a potential involvement in drug distribution. With that, a backpack was discovered in the back seat containing a substantial quantity of an unknown white powdery substance. Subsequently, it underwent field testing, but no conclusive results were obtained. Eugene was charged with felony counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety, vehicle fleeing eluding an officer, possession with intent, fentanyl, possession with intent, designer drugs, misdemeanor counts of resisting, obstructing an officer, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Initially, his cash bond was set at $250,000. However, weeks later, it was reduced to $75,000. Head over to Code Blue.
Yo, man, Eugene got to be the dumbest criminal. You know, they say never get high on your own supply, and it's for a reason. How did he fumble this so badly? He had all that stuff on him, and he drops the pills in the open field. And then he has a backpack. He didn't ditch none of it when he broke away and he got away. He deserves everything coming to him. Horrible, horrible, horrible criminal, man. I'm sorry. God damn. That, I mean, it blew my mind. That really just blew my mind. God, how stupid do you got to be? It's really not that often when you're able to go on a high-speed chase and you break away and you get the cops to fall off on the chase. He had a window of opportunity there to ditch a lot of this stuff, you know. And even if they caught him after the fact, it would have been just eluding. It would have been resisting and recklessness driving and one of the other charges. You know what I'm saying? He would have got the, let's see. Well, he would have got the first 2 felonies, but he wouldn't have got the possession stuff. They would have been off. But they would have got him for the first degree recklessly endangering safety and then for the vehicle fleeing. So that would have stuck. But those drugs, I think that's going to hit him the hardest when it comes to sentencing and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Just insane. Yeah, he probably could have got straight. Although he wouldn't have a long window of opportunity. They would have called it in. There would have been a bolo put out. If he's on the main highway, you already know all the sheriffs and troopers would be on there watching out for him. So I think his best chance was once he broke away and he saw the cops fall off of him, he could have, first chance he got to get into the woods to dump it would have been his best option. And when you dump it, I don't know why I'm like saying the game here, right? But like, if I'm in his shoes, I see them disengage. I'm gonna go a little bit more. I'm gonna pull off on one of those little back roads, frontage roads or whatever. First one I can get to, I'm gonna get off of that shit real quick. Quickly look for an area where there's woods and all that stuff all around there. Pull over real quick. Grab all the incriminating stuff I got on me real quick. Go in there and just start sprinkling it around all over the place. I'm not dropping it in any one spot. I'm a little bag of green pills. I'm in that joint. I'm running around, frolicking around, throwing them around. You know what I'm saying? Spreading them around there. If there's water around, I'm definitely throwing them in the water so they can dissolve in the water. Any of the paraphernalia that's getting thrown out into the ground, and I'm stomping on everything to break it as much as possible, and then kick it around and throw dirt all over it. You see, I got a whole mind of how I would go about this whole situation. Worst case, you're getting me for the reckless driving and the eluding and maybe a resisting, which, you know, like, I don't know what the certain sentencing is on that, but it's going to be far less than with possession. Far less. Taking notes. Hey, for real, this is like the real how to get away with a crime live stream. and yo, listen, when he first took off, I know I always say this on these you know, when these criminals take off on the cops, 99% of the time you never win that one. He actually was that 1% where he got it. He broke away. 99% of the time, it never ends well for them. They get caught up, they crash somewhere not far. What do you call it? What's that maneuver, y'all? When the cops hit the back end of the vehicle, pit. They get pitted. You know, they get the tires blown out, and so there's like many different ways that they can get stopped. And this is more likely when you are trying to break away in a major city when there's a lot more traffic. You can't really jet down the roads that fast. It's just far more, infinitely more dangerous than on the highway, which is still very dangerous. But he managed to pull it off and still didn't understand the assignment. Moon's other life. Listen, I play many scenarios in my mind. This does come from a lot of GTA as well. Absolutely. He had 2 things going for him. He had his fast car and a lazy canine. Yo, that too. He did. That canine did not want to work. The cop was agitated as hell with the canine too. He even told him, "Stupid dog." I've never heard a canine handler call his dog stupid. He didn't even like that dog, honestly. And he still botched it, bro. Open bag, just dump everything and do a burn on the baggie. Well, yeah, I mean, if you don't have the means to burn the baggie, then, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's another option. He read the Dealers for Dummies. He did something. Oh, man. So bad. King is in a better place now, poor doggy. He hated that handler for sure. For sure. All right. Well, Eugene. Fucking goof. All right. What the fuck? Let us set this up here. Guys, we're going to set up to go to Kick for the after hours. I honestly have no clue what we're going to play, but we'll be there talking a lot of shit. Let me set this up while we're still live over here. Okay, you may proceed now to Kick. Yeah, thank you, my dear. I have your permission. All right, let's see. In the meantime, as I'm setting this up, if you guys want to throw out some talking points that we might want to touch on, feel free to throw that out there. Let me just set the stream up real quick. Feels good to be back. Had a couple days off of the stream, holiday weekend and all that stuff. Also, I don't even know what I want to play, if anything. Kick, yeah, Kick is the same name, bro. DJ MoondawG Live. Yes, sir. That Diablo, huh? We could do that. We could do that. When I pull it up, we'll see. We haven't done flight sim in a way. I want to go flying. I want to go flying and you know what I'm saying? We got that as an option. What am I looking for here? Oh, sorry. That's what I'm looking for. One second, y'all. Yo, Smitty, did you come over from the IG or where'd you come through, bro? What am I looking for here? I need to go to my fucking dashboard, back to Kick. I mean, I'm down for whatever, baby. Let's see here. Oh, fuck it. My bad, y'all. I should probably try and do this before I stream, but it's just not always. It doesn't work out like that. Do that. All right, I think I got everything set up. All right, then we'll see you in a second. All right, 1 second. All right, we're live on Kick, y'all. We're live on Kick. Come through, come through, come through. From the YouTube side, we're going to end the stream. If you're not going to come through on the Kick for the after hours, much love. I will see you guys tomorrow on YouTube. Have a good night. But the debauchery begins on Kick. All right. See you there in a second. Bam.